Monroe University has been shaping futures for nearly 90 years, from its roots in the Bronx to campuses and programs that reach students across the globe, including right here in the Bahamas. And with me now are Michelle Mama. She is the VP of Admissions, and Alyssa Roll, alumni. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
Look at all fabulous in your blue. Look at us all coordinated today. So Michelle, tell us a little bit about Monroe University, 90 years in existence. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. Monroe University actually started back in 1933 and it actually is owned by the same family. So it's family owned and operated for 3 generations. We started with 7 women in the room in the Bronx, and now we're over 9,000 students. We have campuses, one in the Bronx, we still have that one. We also have one in New Rochelle, which is where our students that come from abroad, that's where they stay.
Okay.
We also have a campus in lovely St. Lucia, and we have our online operation as well.
That's amazing. I mean, 90 years, the consistency of that has to be powerful. Just tell us about the impact of that. 90 years, the same family.
Absolutely. You know, the one thing we pride ourselves on is the fact that we're part of the community. And so we're very involved, and actually we spend a lot of time going out to various countries, just like the Bahamas, to reach out to students, to try to give them some opportunity, college opportunities. As a matter of fact, we offer free classes. And we are coming down here this week to talk about our free Jumpstart class that we're offering our seniors or the 11th grader, 12th graders at the high schools, that they could take it with us online.
Really? So tell us a little bit more about that. Free classes, what are some of those programs?
Sure, we have a lot of intro classes. So we'll do an intro to business, intro to psychology, intro to communications, just to give that college access so that students understand that they have the ability to go to school. And you actually earn 3 free credits that they could take anywhere. But we want to make sure that students understand that they can go to college.
Awesome. So how do we get involved in that program? What do kids need to do?
You know what? We're going to have an information session on Saturday, November 22nd at 10 a.m. at the Courtyard Marriott. They can come on down and we'll talk all about that.
Oh, that's awesome. And Alyssa, tell us a little bit about your experience. You're from the Bahamas.
I am.
Right? So tell us about your experience with Monroe University.
Definitely one of the better decisions that I've made in my young adult life. I love New York. I love Monroe College. Very family oriented. We have built such a rapport, such a community at the college. So I enjoyed my experience thoroughly, for sure.
Yeah. And what did you study when you were there?
I did my bachelor's and master's in business and hospitality management.
Okay. So what are you doing now? What are you doing now?
I'm home based now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. How amazing is that?
Yes.
And what made you want to choose Monroe University?
Well, my love for New York. I've always loved New York ever since I was a kid. And I wanted to travel there for vacation, but my mom always said, no, you know, it's too dangerous. So I needed to find a way to integrate myself somehow. So when I was in COB, I actually started at COB. I looked online at colleges in New York so that I could transfer, and I came across Monroe, and I saw that it was a small, knit community, private college, and I applied, I got in, and I was so excited, and I don't regret the decision at all, so I'm very excited.
That's amazing.
Yes.
You know, it's amazing when you talk about this school, you talk about this close-knit family kind of community, but people's perception of New York is this hustle, bustle, busy kind of lifestyle. So how do you all find that balance?
Well, we are right outside of New York City, so we're not inside Manhattan, we're not downtown. So we're close enough but far enough. We're about a 30-minute train ride if they want to experience New York City. But New Rochelle is a lovely community outside of the 5-borough area in Westchester.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your connections here with the Ministry of Education.
Oh, absolutely. First of all, we were absolutely honored that the Minister of Education, she actually attended our graduation this year in June, and we have it every year at Radio City Music Hall. Very exciting.
Yeah.
So again, we love having that relationship with her, being part of our public school scholarship program that's offered in the Bahamas. We were actually one of the first schools to participate in that back in 2015, and we're going strong with it today.
Wow. And tell us, why the connection to the Bahamas?
You know, it's all about the college access. That's what Monroe's all about. We have students from 137 various countries, and Personally, I love the Bahamas, but I don't want to play favorites. But it's something that we just felt it was a great relationship and a great opportunity.
Yeah. And tell us about those scholarship opportunities for Bahamian kids.
Sure. Well, I'll tell you, the Minister of Education has put together a whole bunch of different scholarship opportunities. If you go onto their website, actually the application opens December 1st, and you can look to see what you're qualified for. And again, one of them is that public school scholarship program where actually we pay for half of the tuition and the ministry pays for half of the tuition.
That's amazing, amazing. So is it a business type school? Because usually these schools are kind of like known for their thing, right? What's the thing at Monroe University?
Gosh, well, a lot of Bahamian students come for our hospitality and culinary program. As a matter of fact, we have won over 1,100 awards with our culinary program.
Really?
Yes, and we have 7 different schools. So we have a School of Allied Health, School of Nursing, School of Business, School of IT, School of Criminal and Social Justice, School of Education, School of Accounting and Business, yes. So there's a lot of different opportunities that people can take advantage of.
That's amazing. And Alyssa, what do you want to tell people about your experience there? Like, what stood out to you? Why should people choose Monroe University?
Definitely the community. I wanted to go to a smaller college where I wouldn't get lost in the classrooms.
Yeah.
So the relationships that we build with our professors, you don't feel like you're being left out. If you don't understand certain things, you can go to the professor and build that rapport relationship. So that's like the most takeaway that I can say about Monroe for sure.
Yeah. And so for kids that might be looking, they want to, join into the scholarship opportunities or any other opportunities that they have, what advice would you give them about navigating that?
I think the most important thing would be to not look at your circumstances right now. I think that a lot of times we can look at our situation and think that we can't go to college or that's not attainable for us, but it's very much attainable. I think just being, what should I say, confident and putting that the positive thoughts out there to say that I can do this.
Yeah, the mind is a serious thing,
it's a
right?
very powerful thing. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just before we close, Michelle, any last words that you want to say to the Bahamian kids out there that might be watching, or even parents?
Oh, sure. Come on down on Saturday at the Marriott Courtyard, November 22nd, 10 a.m. And we'll talk about all the different options at Monroe, and we'll even tell you about our secret sauce.
Ooh,
Yes.
Secret sauce. That sounds exciting. Well, it's been a pleasure having you both on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for the work that you've been doing.
Thank you
and
so
good
much.
luck to you,
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.